Welcome back to GamecocksOnline.com. I'm here with Scott Swanson, head volleyball coach, and coming off a 3-0 loss to number 12 Florida. Coach, you gave them a lot of good effort with a lot of missing pieces. You missed Jackie Angermiller and Darian Dozier tonight to injury. How do you feel the team responded to that kind of adversity?
I thought we had a really good mentality, especially in the first set. We were following our game plan exactly how we practiced it and what we had talked about doing, and there's some really good moments there. I thought had we executed just a little bit better, gotten one or two more blocks, a couple more digs, we could have maybe even won that first set. But after that, I'm not sure what happened. If our mentality changed in game two, we stopped doing what was working in game one. We stopped tipping and tooling, and we started making more errors, and we just gave them too many points. We recovered a little bit in game three, and it was competitive at times. I was pretty happy with how we served. We passed a 2.3, they passed a 1.9. We executed our serve game, although we missed a few too many. And I think we passed as well as we've passed all year against a pretty tough serving team. So there were some positives. We are hopefully on our way back to being a little more healthy and having some of our missing pieces in, our bigger blocking lineup. So we'll see what tomorrow's practice looks like and what we're able to do on Sunday.
And it seems like Florida gives you a lot of different approaches offensively. They have a lot of different options to start with, and then it seemed like early on they weren't given full swings. Number 4 for Florida was kind of almost doing half swings and just kind of locating more, and then they started swinging a little bit harder as the game went on. How does the defense adjust when you see a lot of different paces to the swings and a lot of different types of swings?
I think it's hard. I think that's why good players know how to mix up their shots, and just because you can hit hard every time doesn't mean it's always a good idea to. So I think they do a really good job of managing risk. If it's a good set, they'll go up and rip it hard, and it's usually on the floor. If it's not the set that they want, or they're early or under the ball, they hit it smart, and they know that they're a big enough blocking team that they have a good chance of winning the rally. So they're in a little bit different situation than we are just physically. They can win those long rallies because of their size at the net. If we give teams too many easy balls, we're just not big enough to block those. So it's a personnel thing, and the athleticism that they have is rivals just about anybody in the country. So they're tough to play.
And you started freshman Jessie Turner at middle tonight. She kind of pinch hit out of the middle for you guys. Talk about the energy she was able to bring. She had 3 kills, a couple digs here and there, but it seemed like she brought a really good vibe to the team coming in.
Yeah, I think she's a really well-liked player on our team because she's a good teammate, and she does everything that she's capable of doing every day in practice, and that's her habit. And we talked about it openly tonight, and we need more players to follow suit with that. And you give 100% every day in practice, you're not going to be nervous or scared to go out there and do it in a match. And she wasn't. And she coming up through club volleyball, she's played all 3 positions. She can do it all, and she's not the highest jumping, hardest hitting player on our team by any means, but she doesn't make mistakes very often, and that's something you need. So I was very proud with her effort and what she did, and I did think she was inspirational, just being at her first time in the middle for us.
Yeah, and she's got a birthday coming up tomorrow, so happy birthday to Jessie.
Happy birthday tomorrow to Jessie.
And we'll wrap up. Looking ahead to Sunday now, you got Ole Miss coming in. You played them very tough at their place, and the final game score didn't really reflect how close that match really was. What do you think is going to be the X factor this time around?
I think it's going to be how we execute our serve and pass game. And I think we're going to have to do a really good job of neutralizing their middles. Everybody knows that they're going to want to set their middles when they can, and when they do, they hit for a high percentage. So, that means we have to serve as tough as we did tonight, try to neutralize them and keep them off the net, and we have to do a great job defending their pin hitters. And hopefully, I think our mentality right now as a team is much different, and it's much better than it was the first time we played. Like I told our team tonight, our freshmen are no longer freshmen. They've been through the battles. They've seen plenty of fast-paced SEC volleyball already now, and they're a different group as far as where they are mentally. We're not giving up as many runs of points like we did back when we played Ole Miss the first time. I just think overall we're a better defensive team. We're serving tougher. We're passing better. So hopefully, you know, on our home court, I think it's going to be a really good match for us. And I think our kids and our coaching staff are excited for Sunday.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you.